Okay, I'm back in the kitchen this afternoon, and actually, I just want to show you a very quick and easy way to make some chicken. Whether you make a chicken sandwich with it, whether you make this chicken as your entree, and then you do a side vegetable and salad, or our favorite thing to do with this chicken is to cut it into strips and put it on top of a salad in the summer. And it's just too easy to make. I just made some chicken sausage, breakfast sausage, and I saved out 2 nice big breasts like this. I'm going to put this in here in my ziplock. You see that? You can see? If I can see you, you can see me. And using the flat side of my weighted meat mallet, that side just rips everything up. So I use my flat side, and I want to pound this. Let me get it pounded and then I'll talk to you. First off, I do like this meat mallet because it's got a nice wide base instead of something small that's going to end up putting holes in your meat. So I like this wide flat surface. And a lot of times people will say, well, why don't you take that big thick thing and just cut it in half and butterfly it open? Because it's not going to tenderize the meat if you do that. It's just going to cut it open. That's all it's going to do. It's going to make it thinner, and it'll be easier to cook, certainly, because with chicken breast particularly, because it's so dry, you want to cook it fast. But if you pound it, then you're tenderizing it as well. So that's why I do it. So out this comes. And I'm going to get a paper plate because I am going to cut these because they're so big. Although I do have a really big frying pan over there. I'm still going to cut it. So see how big that is? I mean, it's really just giant. So let me put this on here and cut that in half. Might make it a little easier to work with. Let's go this way. And you can do this in fingers if you want to. I mean, cut them into strips. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to leave this one whole because actually I'm not having this for dinner. We're going out for dinner tonight. And I'm going to make this for my husband for his lunch tomorrow. Hang on one second. I want to wash my hands. Well, let's see if I get the right button. Oh my goodness. I tell you, that was tough getting that right button. It always is. Okay, so now we just have the chicken in the bowl, right? So what I have here is, this is actually fat-free buttermilk. Buttermilk, till I moved to the South, I didn't really always have it on hand. Always have it on hand now. I bake with it, I make biscuits with it, and definitely I do this with it. So I'm going to tell you it's about all I need, and I'm guessing that's not more than 1/4 of a cup. All I'm trying to do here, I'm just trying to get all of these 3 pieces. I got this one big piece, and these 2 little pieces, and I just want them to all soak up this buttermilk. Just like that. That's all I'm doing. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some all-purpose flour. That, to me, looks like about 1/4 of a cup. And I'm going to sprinkle it down over the top of this chicken. And I am going to work it in. I'm just smooshing it around in this flour. And I'm going to add a little bit more because I actually got more buttermilk than I really wanted, but that's okay. Just add a little bit more flour, and you can dredge it too, but this takes care of that one pan. Plus, I like the finish that this is going to give it. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I am just mushing that buttermilk around with the chicken and the flour and getting it into all of the nooks and crannies. And it's kind of made a paste, if you'll see that. You see that? Okay. So now I'm going to, with my good hand, take you over to the frying pan, which has been getting hot, and this is a light oil that I've got in here, like a canola oil is what it is, and it's been getting hot for me. While I did that, I'm coming back, put a little bit more flour on it, and that's all this is buttermilk and flour, right? So I take this piece right here, nice big giant piece, it is a big giant piece, and down it goes into my nice hot oil. This other piece in. Well, I guess I should have cut that, and I'm going to. It wants to come apart, so I'm going to let it. We'll put that piece down there. My husband will be so happy because this will be his lunch tomorrow. And we'll put this here. And our last piece. Here. Okay. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to let this do its thing for a minute, because I'm just for a second, because I want to, well, actually I have a big clean hand, so I'll use it with. This is my salt and pepper. All I put in this was flour and buttermilk, right? So I'm going to hit this with some salt, each piece, and some pepper. When I flip it, I'll do the other side. And of course, let me turn this up a little bit, my ever popular granulated garlic. Come on, here we go. I have a new one. I went to Costco last week and got a new one. This one's just about gone. Okay, I'm going to let this brown, and I'll be back with you as soon as it's brown and ready to flip. Okay, I do believe they're ready to flip. And I also do believe I should have a apron on to do this, but I don't. I have 7,000 of them. I just don't have one on. So I'm going to flip these. Now, they're not going to be, that one could have been a little bit more brown. That's about perfect. And that's about perfect. Don't want to lose any of the good stuff, go back. I'm going to leave them, and I'll let him go a little while. Again, I want to do a little bit of the garlic. Just a little bit. Gives it a great background flavor. And salt and pepper. All right, we're going to let that go on this side, and we'll be back. I am going to flip this one back over once this is browned a little bit, and let him brown up a little bit more. He's delicious, but we're going to let him brown up a little bit more. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're done. They're golden brown, and I'm telling you, they're delicious. And all it was a little buttermilk, no egg, no dredge, just a little bit of buttermilk, and then flour pushed into it, just mixed into it to make a paste, and there you go. That is such a great chicken for so many things. Like I said, just a chicken cutlet, or you could Parmesan that actually, but it really does make for a great summer salad too. So quick, easy. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye.